Saul Canelo Alvarez, Terence Bud Crawford. We already know these two guys are going to be slugging it out in a ring on the 12th of September, yeah? For undisputed at 168 pounds. That's done, signed and sealed. Yeah, it's going down. We already know that. But what I want to talk about today, yeah? I want to talk about that controversial picture that was posted by Turki Sheikh on his Instagram page of Crawford and Canelo sat around this big ass table with food and they're just having dinner, man. These guys are just there, all friendly, kumbaya, just having a good time. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I mean? They're professionals, right? It's business at the end of the day. Wrong. Wrong, mate. Wrong. Listen, I want to keep it real with you, man. I understand why a lot of the fans, like boxing fans, especially hardcore fans, are losing their marbles over it, man. I completely understand, like, listen, man, Canelo and Crawford, man, you guys are fighting like in a couple of months, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, the last thing we want to see is you guys being all friendly, buddy, mate. Nah, mate, that's not how it works in boxing. Boxing is not WWE, mate. This is not some wrestling scripted shit, man. Do you know what I mean? We can't turn boxing into WWE. I understand Turki Sheikh, he makes all the power moves. He's got the money. He can bring people together. Do you know what I mean? He's even brought Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren together with his money. Do you know what I mean? So we understand. Do you know what I mean? People want to keep it business and they want to, they want to become friends and that. But listen, in this case here, I think it was wrong to release that picture by Turki Sheikh. Do you know what I mean? I think that was wrong in his part. It's a PR disaster. It's an on goal when it comes to promoting the actual fight. Do you know what I mean? Listen, you want to sell the fight. You want to promote it as one of the biggest fights in history. You know what I mean? You're already calling it their one. Do you know what I mean? Like, by releasing pictures like this, like, it just puts doubts in the minds of the fans, man. Do you know what I mean? Especially the hardcore fans. You know what I mean? Like, it just puts doubts in their minds. And also what you do is you just create this mist of suspicion. Do you know what I mean? And also you just give life into the bloody conspiracy theorists. Do you know what I mean? That's what those type of pictures do. You know, for me, I'm going back. I'm going back to the rivalries between Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm going back. Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Holyfield. Like, so many, even Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Money Mayweather, man. Like, so many rivalries in boxing over the years, yeah. We've never seen these great fighters have dinner before the fight, man. Do you know what I mean? I can understand fighters sharing a drink or eating a burger the way Derek Chisora does. Like, after a fight, Derek Chisora will take a burger to his opponent's locker room and they'll share a burger. Do you know what I mean? But I've never seen rivals, like, for a big fight, especially these two big names, highly skilled fighters, having dinner with each other and being all friendly before the fight, man. That is a bad look. Do you know what I mean? I don't know who even convinced Turki Sheikh to post that picture, man. I'm sure Turki Sheikh has got advisors around him. With all that money, he probably doesn't post his own pictures on Instagram. He's got someone that handles his Instagram for him. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how that picture was approved for them to actually post it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm looked online, people going mad over it. Do you know what I mean? I'm reading the comments and some people are like, yo, they already know who's won the fight. They've already decided who's going to win the fight. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to do things like that. Do you know what I mean? You just don't want to put a doubt on the minds of the fans, the boxing fans. Do you know what I mean? Because us boxing fans, yeah, like, to us, like, boxing is real. Boxing is the real shit. Do you know what I mean? We don't want that WWE shit. We don't want it. And I understand, man. Listen, we know. Listen, a lot of us, yeah, we're not stupid, we're not dumb. We know that in boxing, some rivalries are real rivalries, as in there is real needle, like there's real bad blood in it. Like, they really want to take each other's heads off, even without money and without fighting in a ring. Like, some rivalries are that they run deep. Do you know what I mean? We get it. But the majority of the time, yeah, I say 95% of fighters, they ain't got no real beef with each other, man. It's just business. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to feed my family. You need to feed your family. We're gonna meet in a ring and we knock each other's heads off, whatever, and we go home. We get paid, man. Do you know what I mean? It's business at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? That I understand. So I understand that side of things, but have the dinner, have the drinks, yeah, after the fight, post fight. Once the fight is done, do you know what I mean? Once everything's done and dusted, we know who won. Congratulations, my guy. It's a gentleman thing to do. Do you know what I mean? To embrace each other, share some good words, show respect. Do you know what I mean? Show some compassion and then share a drink, have a dinner. That is completely fine. We don't have a problem with it as boxing fans. Do you know what I mean? We're not stupid. We know Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, they're not enemies. We know that. We're not dumb. Do you know what I mean? We're not trying to tell them, yo, like, be at each other's necks. You know what I mean? Go at each other, like, really try and strangle and kill each other, like before the fight. No, that's not what we're saying, yeah? All we're saying is, guys, listen, it's a big fight. You're selling, like, the biggest fight in history. Show us that. Do you know what I mean? Let's show us. I don't even know what to say. Just don't be all friendly, man. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Show a bit of anger. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be friendly with a guy that I'm going to be punching his head off in a couple of weeks or months. I don't want to be friendly. I want to stay away from him, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm seeing Crawford and Canelo be way too comfortable around each other, man. Way too buddy, way too friendly. You know what I mean? Everything seems so relaxed. So relaxed. And listen, man, I don't think you're going to sell the fight that way to the fans, man. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be hard selling to the hardcore fans. Do you know what I mean? Imagine trying to sell it to the casuals. If you're all friendly, because what the boxing casual fans like, it's a bit of firework, a bit of spark. Do you know what I mean? They want to see a bit of bad blood. That's how you get the casuals to buy into it. Do you know what I mean? One thing that Eubank Jr. and Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Ben did is how they won the casuals. There was some bad blood. I get it. There's legacy in there. The fathers are involved. But they sold that fight so well. Do you know what I mean? And Canelo Alvarez and Crawford, mate, you guys, yeah, you need to stop the friendly shit. I don't want to see that no more, man. Stop it. Do you know what I mean? Start throwing in some verbals now. Do you know what I mean? Start selling these fights, man. I think Turki Al-Sheikh is mistaken. He's thinking, yo, it's Canelo Alvarez is a big name. Crawford is a big name. We're bound to sell pay-per-views. Do you know what I mean? The fight really sells itself. No. These fight, as big as these two guys are, their names, and listen, I say this with all due respect. I respect both fighters and their skills, but people are not really hyped up about this fight. Let's be real. People are not hyped up about Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. I'm not hearing do you know what, I got my ears to the streets, man. Do you know what I mean? And I do this shit online. I'm here. So I don't see the buzz for it, man. It's not making as much noise as a fight of this magnitude should do. Let's keep it real. It's not. Do you know what I mean? And by releasing pictures like this where they're having fun, they're laughing, they're eating, having dinner in Saudi Arabia somewhere in Riyadh, it's not going to help you sell these fights, Turki Al-Sheikh. So please, no more pictures, no more friendly buddy. Let's stop all that. Start with the verbals. Let's get serious. Let's lock in. Do you know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know, maybe as the fight gets closer, the fight is in September. Let's say we get to August. Maybe the buzz might start generating, then people might start getting a little bit more interested in the fight. But as for now, people are not really interested. A lot of the fans are saying Canelo's checked out. He's not the same Canelo as he was 5 years ago. He hasn't had a knockout for 3 years. Do you know what I mean? He looks slow and you know, he looked slow and his demeanor wasn't right against William Skull. Do you know what I mean? Maybe William Skull was running around, you know, maybe he made the fight boring, but certainly the fans are not convinced by Canelo. Do you know what I mean? Or the other fans think it's going to be a mismatch. Canelo's going to be too big for Crawford and Canelo's going to win a boring decision, whatever. So already there's so many doubts on the minds of the fans, yeah? They don't even believe in the fight. Do you know what I mean? Now you're posting pictures of them eating together and being all friendly, mate. Disaster. Stop it. Don't do it again. Do you know what I mean? Listen, that's all I wanted to say, man, because I see these stories making the rounds. But people, let me know, man. Let me know in the comments, man. Is it all right for fighters, especially big fighters like these two guys, Canelo and Crawford, is it all right for them to sit around the table, have dinner before a fight, be all friendly, having conversations? Like, what's that about, man? I don't think it's right. I think it's a disaster. Do you know what I mean? I think it's an own goal, in terms of the PR and trying to sell the fights to a wider audience. I don't think they should do that. Do you know what I mean? After the fight, it's fine. Do all you want. Do you know what I mean? Fight is done. You can have a drink. You can have dinner, have a burger, whatever. I don't mind. You've already fought. Let me know in the comments, my people. Let me know your thoughts. Let's have this conversation. I'll really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.